What's up guys, Kira here and welcome to another Road to Elder episode. Today we're gonna be playing as one of my favorite animals, the leopard. Luckily enough, I got a birth invite, but unfortunately it's just me and my mother over here. But eventually, once we hit Elder, we kind of win or the video ends. But this will be different because I do want to leave the group once I hit sub-adult. So who knows, let's see if we can survive. And maybe, as you guys know, my favorite thing to do, kill some cubs. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So guys, today's video, our plan is to basically survive, but I do want to show you guys some pretty cool places that you guys can go as a leopard, because as some of you guys know, this is a new map that people are now playing. For some of you, this might be a brand new map, but actually this is a very old, I call it the OG map because this is where it all started, that people can play on. Now this is one of the coolest places that you guys can play and maybe chill as a leopard, but I assure you that there are plenty more, and hopefully in this video I'll probably show you guys all of those places, if not maybe in a different video. But for now we're gonna try and AFK grow, see at least if we can grow. There we go. And now we are a juvie, which I'll do my old build, which is probably a lot of stam, because we do need stam to cross around the map. Keep in mind, for those of you who are new, this map is pretty wide and everything is pretty far apart, so stamina on this map is key. Our mom is just watching us with blood on her face. Certified born killer. Would be nice to have more, you know, friends or maybe brothers and sisters, but I think people are not really accepting leopard invites. It took me a while to find this one because I was almost about to play as a spawned in leopard, but luckily we got a birth in. But for now we're gonna chill a little bit, maybe survive, eat and drink, and maybe see what else can happen. Oh, looks like we have a little small brother now. Finally, I have somebody to play with. Life won't be this boring and lonesome. And by the way, I am a female. Hopefully he's a male. We kind of almost have the same skin, although this is a legacy skin. Doesn't quite look like it, but there are skins that you can only tell it's like beautiful once you're fully grown. Once you're a little baby, you can't really tell if it's a legacy or a DLC or a default skin. But this is my new brother or maybe sister. There is always that saying, nothing that it's good lasts forever. So our mama decided to log into her lion, and now it's just me and my little brother here, or sister. And we can't really... We can go down, but we cannot go up, because we can only jump or climb once you're a sub. So we do have a problem, because I can't really carry my brother. Let me see if I can carry. No, I can't really carry him. So he might fall and break his leg. Hopefully he won't die of starvation before that, but once we get down there, there is no way to get back up. It is a safe place, but once you're still a juvie or a baby, then we do have a bit of a problem. So I'm just trying to check the safest way to go down. We have this side and we have that side, but I think we are... Yeah, I think we can manage this without breaking any legs. I don't know about my brother or sister over there, but hopefully he won't die of fall damage, because sooner or later he will need to eat. And for a second there I thought he just dropped down. Now we do have a choice to make here. We either let him go because he can't get back up, show him the true reality of life, or we try and protect him and take care of him until we grow up to sub. But you know, what the heck. Older sister cannot leave the younger brother to die, so... We do have a lot of bushes, so we can kind of camouflage and like blend ourselves in. But now that we are here in the ground, there is no way back up. I do have to enable his name because he's pretty small. I don't really see where he's going. And we can climb on top of these rocks and kind of blend right in. But because he's a little juvie, or little baby in this case, I don't think he can even jump. No! A little crocodile went on land. No. Well guys, what are the odds of a crocodile spawning there and just killing me? It surprised me a little bit, but unfortunately now we don't really have any birth for leopard. Like I said, we're gonna have to try and survive as a spawned in leopard. And hopefully my sister will survive, because now she will not have anybody to either help her out or maybe protect her. But this goes to show that sometimes you guys need to pay attention onto the game, because unexpected things like this may happen. So this time I'm gonna make sure to stay wide awake, keep an eye out around my surroundings, and maybe see that if this time we can survive. Well guys, I found myself a pretty cool spot to maybe FK grow a little bit. I'm kinda blend in, maybe camouflage. We have some food over there, some water over there. We have a little buggy elephant also over there. But sometimes I think if I would stay on top of that rock, I would still be alive. Because now, keep in mind, because we are spawned in, we are pretty weak than birth in animals. But that won't change the fact, you know, that we will die again. We just have to keep in mind that the build will be different. We will probably hit less and maybe tank less. So we have to be very careful on our approach. So for now, we're gonna stay here on this little place, AFK grow until sub, and see what we can do from there. Well, good news. We have finally grown into a sub. Unfortunately, we don't really have that mega jump. We have this little small jump. That technically, it is realistic. But what we really want is the mega jump. I do want to take a look on this spot, because a lot of people like to hang out on this place. This will be one of the hot spots. We might find some crocodiles, some leopards, or maybe some wild dogs or hyenas, because there are some hyena dens over here. But I do want to see if we can climb this balboa. Because this will be a pretty cool house for us. I don't think people will expect a leopard. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's try this one. Okay, we need to be just a tiny bit careful. Because it can be a little bit tricky. That's why a lot of people prefer rocks than trees, because of that problem. If you're getting chased by a group of carnivores or pride, and you try to jump into safety on a tree and then you fall down, that can be the end of you. So it's pretty easier for you to just jump on top of a big high rock than climb a tree. But I like to play as a unexpected animal. Well, it is a little bit difficult for us to find food because we are a sub. And I do see a lion trying to fight a elephant. But also, leave down in the comments below what color is this skin, because it looks like it's greenish on top and then black and white. But it might be because of my screen effects, but does this look green to you? Or am I just tripping? I do see a crocodile nest over there, which I do want to go there and destroy, but I don't think we can manage to make that jump. It looks like the crocodile is going to give us their meal. Pretty nice. I do think that sometimes it should be like this. You killed something, you eat for a while, and then you let the rest for the scavengers or maybe for the new players, because it helps a lot. You can kind of identify the carcass where it is. Because it gives a lot of opportunities to players like scavengers, for example, to play as a scavenger. But the only thing that I don't really like is how fast you fill your stomach. With maybe 2 to 3 bites, you're already full. So I do hope that they change the hunger down the line. Because for me, I would really enjoy being famished, being a thing in Animalia. So if you have a full stomach, that means that you either are a good player or, you know, you have a big number that can feed you. But being famished for somebody who is solo or maybe playing with a small group should be something normal. Because the game should reward people who are good at the game and know how to play. So if you're a good hunter, then you should be rewarded with a good prize, which is a meal. But if you're bad, then you will starve to death. But I don't think a lot of people will like that type of realism. But I do want to see the fight between the lion and the elephant, because it seems like the lion knows how to bait the elephant kicks. But I'll just keep my distance because we don't really want to get snatched by a unwanted visitor. We might just go up to that little log over there. It would be very surprising if that lion could solo that elephant. If he managed to dodge every attack, then he might have a chance, but lions do so much little damage that is absurd. And now that we went to this side of the map, they decide to just go away, which I don't really like that. We were having a beautiful, spectacular fight. We had our little popcorns and now he decided to run away. I don't think that elephant wants to be embarrassed. Pretty sad that we couldn't even see the outcome of the fight. But I think I spoke too soon. Well, looks like he's booking it. And we have a little small pride. Which once we hit adult, the real fun will begin. Because you guys know that I'm a certified cub stealer. If I see a cub unattended, then it's GG for us. But because this is a different map and there's a few places that it will be hard for us to reach, then I do have to kill the cubs on the spot. But talking about cubs, I think I saw just one. I swear that was a small juvie lion, but I guess it was a adult leopard. And this elephant is still here since the very beginning of the video. Pretty funny. Well, luckily for Leos, they can kinda climb rocks, which I'm not a big fan of that. I think they should remove that. Climb trees, yes. Climb big mountains and rocks like this, no. But for some people it might be enjoyable, but I don't think it's kind of realistic, a leopard being this type of climber. But for now we're gonna rest here until we hit adult. But I do see something down there. What is that? It's pretty small. It almost looked like a small wild dog. But I guess it is time for us to grow. And we're gonna do this by watching the beautiful sunset or sunrise. And now, the fun will begin. Now we do need to be very careful to get ourselves down without dying, because we already died once. But luckily for me, I am an outstanding climber. Voila. Easy and safe. I saw another leopard over here. We might start a family. We may not start a family. I do love to steal cubs and kill babies when I'm a leopard. But I do have to see what we are able to do. Because if we kill the baby on the spot, I have a feeling that every time we do that, we are gonna get contested right away. We might get even RB like we used to. And I've puked. So we do have to try and make a plan. I do also want to show you guys some pretty cool places that you guys can play and stay as a Leo. One of them is all the way there to the northwest. And because we can't really eat or drink, let's make our way there and I'll show you guys how beautiful and cool that place is. So this is our first place. Let's call this the gates of something. Best name, best idea in the comments below. You're gonna choose a name for this because it kind of looks like a gate. You can stand here on top of these rocks and just see who the outcomers are. It is a pretty cool place to stay. You can go all the way up there. There is even a secret place that I do want to show you guys behind these mountains that people can use to AFK grow. Now keep in mind that any animal can come to this place, such as lions. If you have a good jumping ability. But there is a pretty cool place for herbivores on this side of the map, because a lot of people will probably think, oh well, the map ends here, but no, it still continues, and there is a little hidden place with food somewhere over there, if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, there is no water, I think. But there are some plants that you guys can eat as a herbivore. It is a pretty cool and safe place. But right over this side, you will have some rivers. If you guys saw my latest crocodile video, this is where we kind of logged out. So you will have water on the other side of these mountains. Which this place back in 2021 or 22 was very known to be one of the favorite hotspots for the herbivores. You would see a lot of rhinos, elephants on this part of the map. And we still have the pit of death. But it seems like because I think back in the days we could play probably we played with 150 players. I'm not really sure. But because this map is so massive. Hello baby, wanna eat? Eat me. I'm sorry. But I'm just too hungry. I've probably gave him a little heart attack. But like I said, sometimes if you want to avoid being detected, don't spam calls. That's how people find you. And I'm gonna enjoy this meal because it's a pretty juicy hippo. The mom kind of looked like a rock. I was looking at it that way, I'm like, where's the mom? Not even moving an inch, but there's the mom. Thanks to this meal, we are able to continue and survive. Here on the very north side of the map, you guys will find this pretty small rivers that goes across the west side and east side. You have to be very careful because somewhere around this place there is a spawn. So sometimes people will spawn on the north side west. This is basically where they're going to spawn. There is a pretty cheeky place that also some herbivores like to use this place because it's pretty far out and pretty hidden. Which should be right up ahead. Back in the days there was a little lake, but I think they took it out. But you guys can see that there is some palm trees that people can eat. And then some food over here also. There used to be a small pond, but I guess they remove it. So this is a pretty good hint for carnivores to try and find out people. If you guys do have the stamina for that. Seems like there is no one here. Oh. Did I just heard a little small Leo? Well, sadly, I don't really want to take care of people. Hopefully he will survive. He probably spawned in because there is a spawn somewhere to that side. I know that for some of you, leaving the poor leopard baby can be sad. But for me, it's not really that sad. So there seems to be no one. But there is a little small tombstone over there. So that means that somebody either drowned themselves or they got dragged into the water. So we're not gonna take a sip from this water. We're gonna go all the way to the southwest and drink over there because I do think it's safer. It's a pretty shallow water, so it's pretty easy to see who's inside of the water. But these are the rocks that I was talking about. Lions can jump on top of these rocks. So you guys need to be very careful. If you're gonna stay on these rocks, probably stay all the way up top. But for now, let's just grab something to drink. And then try to see if we can find a pride to steal some babies. Last time we were here, you guys saw the little group of lions, but it seems like there is no one here besides some hippos. We already killed one hippo. Don't know if we should risk in trying to kill another hippo. This time probably a sub-adult. Or if we should go and try to find ourselves an easier meal by finding a group of lions. But I don't hear any sound whatsoever. The lions are pretty quiet this time around. Oh. Like we found ourselves a big pride. First we need to rest a tiny bit, regen our stam. I can see that they have some babies, which is fantastic. I can't really see if they have any chunks. So we're gonna do the old clueless play, where we're gonna just walk up to the pride and kill the babies, just like that. If they notice me, which hopefully they don't, then we might be in a pickle. But we have this rock right here for safety. Everything's checked out. I just need to have my full stamina so that we can be ready to grab and run. Well, boys and girls, it is time to put our plan in action. We're gonna try and go the opposite way from the male line. And this is basically what I usually do. I see a pride. I just walk up to them, see if there's any babies, and then I snatch it. It sounds pretty easy because it kinda is. A lot of people sometimes forget that there are a lot of players in the area. I don't see any chunks, so might as well just go in like this. Pretty easy. Did we kill anybody? Oh, it's lagging. It was lagging big time. Can't really tell if I killed anybody. They are all just moving. It's pretty fun though. We kind of like... I'm pretty amazed that I haven't hit anybody. Looks like I've killed it. We have a beautiful meal. As expected. As expected from a lion pride, 3 calling right off the bat. Which I could go in and kill more because they 3 called, but let's just rest a little bit. We lost some stam. It's not really a problem. I was already waiting for them to 3 call. That's why grabbing the cub and bring it to a safe place and kill it is the best option. So we're gonna eat a little bit from this little carcass over here. Well, because there are any healing plants, we do have to stay here for a little bit until we are fully healed so that we can travel all the way south. So that we can try and snatch probably a different cub. Because right now we do have a timer for that. But like you guys saw, the best bet is just to grab, climb a tree, climb a rock and kill it. Because lions will recall you after. Which is not really a big problem because I could just kill the other cubs. But I don't want to do a massive killing spree. So we're gonna respect that. Regen a little bit our health. And then proceed to the south side of the map. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the south part, or to be precise, the southwest on Half Moon. Now this is a pretty big lake. And it seems like just want to try out and see. Yeah, I don't think there is any draining from the rivers. You guys will probably see a lot of people. Because there is a spawn just about here probably. So people spawn somewhere around here and then you have food, you have water, you have everything. But it seems like there is no one here. Which is kind of making me feel bad. Oh no, we have a leopard over there. Because sometimes I can say something in a video like, oh, I really love this place, there are people here, and then in a video there is no one, so I guess I embarrassed myself a few times. But if you guys want a sweet, easy spawn, southwest is your best bet. Because you will have food for herbivores, carnivores, a big lake for crocodiles. And sometimes you will see a lot of people. But because there is no one here, we are going to go to Pride Rock and see if we can find our last meal of the day. Because we are almost at Elder. Welcome everybody to the almighty Pride Rock. You guys should know why this is called Pride Rock. Because it might look familiar to some of you. It kind of got inspired by the Lion King. But I do want to check out this small cave over here. If there is no prides. Because this used to be a very, very big hotspot for lions. A lot of people would dispute, fight, even stay in this pride rock, but as you guys can see, it feels like the whole map is empty. I don't think I can hang anymore, so we're gonna eat from this zebra carcass and continue to roam a little bit, because I do want to try and catch one more time a lion cub, or maybe kill something else, who knows. Well, here you are, guys, on to our final destination. Hopefully we will find some pride, or we'll find at least somebody. Not an elder lion, because that's not a ideal matchup. But we do want to find a pride, or maybe a group of herbivores that we can kill. Because this will be a rather long video. Did I just heard a crocodile too calling? Or maybe I'm just bugging out. Well, there's our answer. Those right there are the famous migrating land crocodiles. And we do have a wildebeest, but the problem is a leopard is not strong enough to kill a wildebeest. We do see some prides, some movement. Now we just need to pick our targets. We have two prides. This one has chunks. That one doesn't seem to have chunks. So we're gonna go around. Take a look over that hill over there and make a decision. They do have a baby. No chunks that I can see. A very tough decision. I mean, we can always go for the hippo. It is a pretty easy kill. Can I eat? Well, luckily today, although we haven't grabbed any lion cubs, we didn't get our bead, which is pretty nice. Usually when I play leopard, there is always that group of lions who love to RB. But because we couldn't really find a lot of prides, we had to go for the hippos. Don't know why this wildebeest is 3 calling. If they gave probably leopards a little buff so that they can at least hunt wildebeest, that would be pretty cool. But wildebeest do a good amount of damage. So there is really not much we can do. Well guys, we have finally done it. We are officially a full grown elder. With this, I will conclude our video. Unfortunately, we died in the beginning to that croc, but you know, things happen. I was almost about this bit. Okay, that's strange. I was almost this close, not even include the first pop, but I think because it was pretty cool and pretty tragic, I just decided to let it in. We didn't steal any cubs this time. I'm pretty sad, but we did kill some hippos. So maybe in another video we will kill cubs left and right, but because a lot of people are still getting used to this map, they are exploring, and because also the map is pretty big, it's a little bit difficult to find people. So hopefully you guys enjoy this big video. Tell me what animal do you guys want me to do Road to Elder down in the comments below. Hit that like, a little comment for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel and enjoy my Animalia content. Kato here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.